All right, we are live.
About time.
Mm.
Where our music at, Yeti?
And don't play none of that country shit.
Bro, the mic delay is ridiculous.
Yeah. People saying they can't see the stream.
Really?
Yeah, man. I guess I could just pull it up on my phone. Oh no, what's up? What's up?
Is it still
You
super
know,
laggy though?
open representing my New York brethren. Shout out to New York. Representing my New York. Yeah, it's live. I don't know what Mook is talking about.
All right, I'm ready if y'all are.
Yeah, we're gonna let some more people come first, man.
Yeah.
We've
Are you
been
gonna
ready, Yeti. Don't be trying to rush us. We've been ready.
Are you gonna play any music though? We
That's
got
what I'm
any
saying.
tunes?
Damn, I'm about to start beatboxing.
Definitely do that.
Yeah, I'm a Duke fan, my boy. Bull City. Bro.
All right, Rio, you gonna check the chat just in case they got questions or whatever.
Yep.
All right, but I'm not gonna pull it up because people gonna say something retarded. I ain't gonna even entertain the crowd right now.
It's wild.
That shit jumped from 10. It was at 24. That shit dropped to 10. What the hell?
It be like that sometimes, man.
Mendo, Yeti having some difficulties, bro. So he ain't gonna be able to see his pretty face.
Yeah, for whatever reason, my camera wasn't working.
But believe it or not, that's why we've had this delay. Yet he was trying to get that to happen.
Yeah, it kept getting the errors like too pretty.
Man, come on, bro.
And nobody, and nobody believing that. Nobody believing that.
And y'all missed it. When his camera was working, my boy done spiked his hair up and shit. He got a little fade and shit. Little chain on.
Yeah, he did have a chain on for sure. For sure, he was trying to stunt. He had a shirt that said Y2K Season 1 Preseason Champs.
That's a fact.
That's tough. That's tough.
I actually already got one that says season one champs.
And on the back of it, it says I was carried.
Mm.
Hashtag thank you, Mendo.
Ooh. Mendo, Theron, Mally. We'll get there. We'll get to
They call this nigga a T Moves Wendy's logo. Well, y'all boys trolls.
All right, we good?
Yeah, we good now.
All
Hell yeah.
right. So we'll kick this off. I am D3 Beast 28, a third of the Y2K commission. Happy to be here. Proud to be here with be a part of this show with these two gentlemen.
What's up?
And this what's
Um,
that? This your boy Rio, man. This Cricket Thief.
and I'm Yeti Hoops here, but you'll see my face next week. I'll get it up and running next week.
Hopefully. All right, so right out the gate. So the stats page, we do have a stats page up. You can see it in the Discord, this and that. Just wanted to kind of point out a couple, announcement news items that we do have different categories. We have a game score category. We have a win percentage and win share category. And these are things that are just that we're going to use that are more advanced analytics to make sure that we get things right and kind of show more worth than just typical points, blocks, steals, whoop-de-whoop, all of that. Um, House cleaning items, streams are a must for every game in the regular season. Not only do you have to have the game streamed, but that stream needs to be saved VOD. If you do not know how to do that, or this is your first time being in the league, if you get at N1 or at JWO or at the commission, we'll get with y'all individually to go through how you save those streams. It is mandatory for those streams to be streamed and to be saved. Don't want to get any infractions or anything like that that could result to you owing more money or your captain getting suspended. So make sure that we get that cleaned up. Also, along the same lines of scheduling games, we schedule games in the owner's box. Um, Once you and the your opponents have come to an agreement on that time, make sure you add in one to make sure that game is locked in. You can know that your game is locked in because it's under games locked in. If the games aren't locked in, then it's like it ain't supposed to happen. Speaking of that, even though we've released the schedule for the first 4 weeks, you can only schedule games for the week that we're on. So week one, you got 6 games. You get those 6 games done. You don't get to just go to week two. You have to wait for week two to start. And the weeks will start on Sundays at 12:01 a.m. Central Time, and they will close on Saturdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So that's not that you can schedule a game at 9 p.m. That game needs to be completed, needs to be done by 9 p.m. Saturday Eastern Time. Trying to make sure that people aren't stressing too much about getting games in on the weekend, and then also for us that are a part of this podcast, it gives us a time to kind of get our information and then be able to present a podcast for y'all. And then last from the news and announcements is weekly. We're going to give out a weekly challenge. The weekly challenge, it'll be $25 to the winners. If nobody wins the weekly challenge, then that money that was set to be given out that week one, it'll just roll to the next week. And what I mean by winning is we don't do ties. So, like, if it was who can score the most points in a game this week, and 2 people finished with 60, nobody won it because y'all tied. So that ain't gonna work. But the weekly challenge this week is going to be, I'm changing the script. It's going to be the team that gives up the least amount of points in the 6 games for this week. I got 25, but I'm going to double it just because it's week one. So we got $50 to the team that gives up the least amount of points total in 6 games this week. So that's that there.
We know where that money's going. Appreciate
Yeti,
it.
you don't even know how to spell defense. So I don't even know why we doing that.
I don't need to spell it. Sit in the corner.
Yeah, sit in the corner, get cut on. Nah. Hopefully it goes to hopefully it goes to a team that's really good at defense.
Yeah, all y'all gotta do is play the home.
Don't you got the Hornets this week? We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. All right. So, speaking of it, so we got conferences, right? We got an Eastern Conference and a Western Conference, um, which in the real NBA is split that way. If you go to the tabs, you'll see that our conferences mimic the real NBA with a slight change. The Seattle Supersonics, they are in the Eastern side when they're normally a Western Conference team. But we did that to make it to where there's 10 teams on each side. Just makes it easier for scheduling and things like that. Just a big reminder, though, that when it comes to the playoffs, 8 teams from the East, 8 teams from the West will make the playoffs. Once we get those 16 teams, we are reseeding those 16 teams, and it does not matter what conference you're in. So if the two best teams are from the East, then those teams will be the number one seed and the number two seed overall of the whole thing. So it is not, this is the Western side, this is the Eastern side. It'll be combined. Um, but with that, if we can look at the conferences, what's y'all's opinion on the toughest conference? We think that the East is the toughest, or we think the West is the toughest?
I personally think it's the East. I looked at I see some new teams out there in the West. I don't know who some of those guys is. But then I see some older familiar names and I definitely think it's the East. That's just my opinion.
I think some of the newer teams are going to be good. I don't know how good yet. So I'm kind of in agreement with Rio here.
Yeah,
But for
I don't.
real, for real though, it's wherever that Jazz team is. I don't know.
You know what? Y'all are like super drunk right now off of that, and that's cool. Y'all can be that. I believe Devin Haney thought he was going to go walk through Ryan Garcia and got his jaw broke and lumped up on that. Um,
Is
but
that a golfer?
is that a what?
I'm just kidding.
The East, y'all trying to be respectful, and that's cool. The East is definitely the on paper preseason, no games getting played. The East is definitely the better teams for sure, for sure. We'll see how it plays out. I mean, you still got to play the game, but on paper, just looking at it in the preseason, East for sure, for sure, for sure. But we can move on.
Why? Because of what teams?
Indiana, uh, that team's pretty good. Um, the
I'm
Raptors,
waiting.
that team's supposed to be pretty solid. The Cavaliers, these are known teams. I'm going off of like experience, right? Like you just being good at 2K is one thing, being good in the rec is one thing, being good in the pro am is another thing, but being good consistently in a league setting is completely different. And so in terms of like just experience of a league setting, the East has that. And what you mean you waiting on? You waiting on me to say the
What
Hornets?
else? The
The
Hornets.
Hornets, the Hornets over there, Hornets in every league that they've been in has been a top five team.
Nah, bro, that ain't what. No, no, bro, no, that is not what I'm waiting on, dog. Hell, no, 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 no. Y'all are not a top five team, but I'm gonna let you go ahead. Top
Yo, we
five.
0-0 right now. We 0-0 right now. We 0-0 right now. No, Miami, guard money, and we'll get there. But I mean, you got who's y'all's defenders over there? Magic Max pretty good.
You got Magic. You got myself.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Um,
Are y'all playing on the
uh,
same positions you did in the preseason?
no, no. Well,
Are you?
we're playing the same position, but as far as I'm still playing back end, but I'm not at the power forward.
Oh yeah, it's a wrap then.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Are
not
you
not in
still
that
playing
way.
on that? I hope you're not playing on that little ass 6'3", 6'4" guard. I hope you not, bro.
Well, that's a cool
That's
thing about this league is I can have multiple options.
Oh, you right. I forgot about that. Yeah, you right. Okay,
yeah,
okay, okay.
yeah.
Smart ass.
How many bills do you have, Yeti?
Mm, at the point guard,
In
uh,
this league, how many different builds are you gonna have for
All
this
three. All three available slots, probably.
All right. You wanna kind of walk through each of those builds or no?
Sure. I mean, one of them's gonna be a 6'3" with a dunk. One of them's gonna be pretty similar, as 6'3" or 6'4" with no dunking, and the other one's gonna be 6'6" with dunking and shooting. They're all gonna be pretty similar, but have little differences depending on who we're playing.
Did you say one of them is gonna have some defense? Is that what you said?
Uh, on all of my point guard builds in leagues have uh, uh at least a little defense. So yeah.
All right. I could give the scouting report on Utah and their PG. Honestly, it really
Force
pains
him
me to
left.
see the success that he has. Yes, force him left.
Knew it. It was coming. It was coming.
Yeah. And Crooked Thief. How many builds you plan on using in this?
Oh, I'm done. I'm done. I'm just playing on one, bro. I made a damn bill prior to getting the team together, and I switched after I had just paid for that bit. I'm done. I'm done. Ain't no more.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Are you gonna be
And I'm at the
switching
small
to
forward.
the point guard position at any point in the season, Beast?
Second? Oh, you
So
talking about
Beast, are
B?
you gonna be switching to the point guard position at any point in the season?
That's a good question.
You get-
Switching, or starting out at the point guard position.
Are
We
you
know you're
starting
not
out?
starting at the point
You're
guard
not
position,
starting there. I'm
dog.
pretty sure.
We know that. No, he's not.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna
obviously the question
I'm
would
gonna
be,
keep it a
are you
band. I don't
switching?
think he got it no more, Yeti. I done played some pro am with him. He don't look the same. He don't look the same. But we ain't gonna turn him up. He just don't look
This
the same.
guy is crazy. This guy is outside his damn mind. You know what? It's episode 1. I'm gonna keep it chill. I think you will see me at some point this season in a PG role. So I'm excited for that. It's definitely
Is that gonna
different.
be before or after your first 20 losses?
There's 36 games in a season.
Yep.
No way I'm gonna lose 20 times. There's no way.
Hey, Yeti. I think he gonna lose 3 games in goddamn Switch. To be honest with you, he might fuck around lose 3 in Switch.
The Hornets got 2 games locked in today. Y'all check us out, man. Y'all check us out. That's wild. But before we even get into this season, let's talk about the preseason tourney. Let's talk about what happened with that. Y'all want to start at the beginning? Y'all want? I mean, what y'all want to do?
Oh, thank you guys. Thank you.
Shout out to the Utah Jazz. They were season 1's preseason winners. Did a good job. Won some games. Didn't go undefeated though, right? Y'all lost 1, right?
Yeah, we did in the finals. Correct.
To the Clippers. But able to win some money, get the team feedback, and essentially get to play for free for this season. That's pretty fire. And then the MVP ended up being your center, right, Mendo?
Hell yeah.
Shout out
Mendo.
Shout out to Mendo. Well, Yeti, I mean, this is crazy. I mean, you're here and you're a champion. Won't you just walk us through y'all's journey in the preseason tourney?
Yeah, well, the first couple rounds, I think one of our closest games was against the Pacers. Actually, was it? Miami wasn't too big of a difference either. Actually, they're all pretty close now. I'm looking at them. It's all like 10, 15 points. So they're all competitive games for the most part, except for the team that we kind of expected to be the tougher game, which was the Pacers. But um, after that, the Clippers for sure gave us a good game too. But we pretty much ran away with both the other two games in that series. So I would say it was easy money.
Oh
Oh
my
man, get the fuck out of here, dog. Nah, ain't no way.
oh my God. All right.
Yeah.
So y'all had a bye week in the first round because you have some maturity and do things on time. We'll
Facts.
appreciate that.
We had to show why we were preseason ranked number one.
That's actually pretty crazy. They weren't ranked number one. They just won the wheel spin to be number one, but that's crazy.
I think it was a league vote or something.
Look at this. Look at this. Absolutely not. Um, yeah, so you would have. I think a lot of people expected your toughest game to be against the Pacers. Y'all end up winning that game by 14, beat the Heat by 11, and then end up losing to the Clippers in game two. So was the Pacers your toughest game or not? You kind of sped through that.
No, I was saying we expected it to be at least until we got to the other side of the bracket. But I think the only game other than our loss that was under 10 points was against Miami. Um, and again, Mendo went crazy.
Yeah.
I think it's because people like uh, Rio over here are too worried about what build I'm on.
Nah. It's definitely not about the bill. I ain't gonna lie to you though. That is a fact though. I was so much worried about. Um, I gotta give my locker a little bit more respect to be honest with you, bro. I felt like it's how you playing the game, and then when you get to looking at the box score or the stats, and you realize the motherfucker ain't doing nothing. I think as a team, no, I'm being honest. As a team though, we all gotta pinpoint that a little faster. Cause if I would have realized that you really won't doing shit, and Mendo was just abusing the slip, I would have sacked off way more. Or I would have called the switch or something earlier. But I'll take fault for that ultimately, bro. Cause
I
I'm the
mean,
back end.
you can tune into my stream. I just kept saying, "Man, Rio is just not guarding you. It's crazy. I'm getting
Not because
double teamed."
and that's me. I went back and watched the game, bro. Again, it was it's a trust thing. It ain't that I don't trust my lock, bro. But at the same time, it was just that certain
You're just so worried about Yeti.
positioning,
It's all right.
certain position that you had though. To be honest, I felt like you were open, but you were missing, bro. So I just man, we play y'all again, we busting y'all ass. Simple as that, bro. I promise you, dog. My PG, you know what I'm saying? My PG gonna do what he supposed to do. Everybody gonna play their part, bro. That's all. That's what it's gonna come out to.
That's fair enough.
You just
But
said I
again,
was missing,
congratulations,
and we beat you.
congratulations.
So
Next.
the,
Um,
the
looking
craziest
at the
thing is,
preseason though,
go ahead.
looking at the preseason, I mean, we're not gonna skip past this. The New Jersey Nets and the Milwaukee Bucks are two veteran teams. One of the teams literally has a third of the commission on it, and schedule gets released. We don't get the game played, and we have a forfeit in the preseason tournament with money on the line that
Who is that?
literally 12 of the 20 teams got to play in. That's not what this is about. That's bad. It's a bad look. Shame on you. It was the most disgusting thing in the preseason. Don't want to see it during the season. Definitely don't want to see it during the playoffs. Wasn't going to just skate by it. That's gross. That's disgusting. That's worse than the Nuggets getting smoked by the Spurs and then the Spurs celebrating and then getting smoked by the Clippers. It's worse than that. So let's not have that. We're not chasing after forfeits. There ain't no forfeit wins isn't even a thing to me. If the game can't get played, y'all both deserve to lose. Let's hoop.
And speaking of that, real quick, I got a question for you. Is there anything that you want to let everybody know in regards to forfeits itself? Like, is there a percentage or amount of forfeits you could take before you just do not make playoffs or something? Because I don't,
No,
so everybody can be on the same page to kind of
right.
avoid the forfeits ultimately.
Right. So how it work? How's it going to work? First of all, it's going to be very hard to get a forfeit win. You're going to have to like really show that you yourself were trying to get the game in and you were more available and they just was just ducking. But even with that, so when you win in this league, you're going to get 2 points that'll go to your standings or whatever, right? When you lose, you just don't gain no points. If you win off of a forfeit, you're only going to gain 1 point. If you lose off of a forfeit, you're going to get negative points. So there isn't a rule in place for the amount of forfeits you can or can't have. Just if you get 10 forfeit wins, that's equivalent to somebody having 5 regular wins. So if you're getting forfeit wins, if you're getting half the amount of points that you would get if it was a regular win. And if you're getting forfeit losses, you're actually losing points. And so we're punishing essentially forfeits. Whether you win or lose, you're getting punished for it. So I hope that keeps people from chasing after forfeit wins, and then provides those that are getting forfeit losses. You're just going to be out of their way sooner. So 16 teams make the playoffs, 4 teams ain't making it. I wouldn't want to be in those 4 teams that don't make it, especially year one. The damn trolls that are in here, it could get crazy.
Yeah.
Before we move on, I do want to point out the surprise of the tournament to me. I have 2 surprises. So one was the Pacers versus the Knicks. That game was actually close. I felt like the Knicks had the game and then kind of choked it away. And it was the best I've seen Crimson play since I've been a part of leagues that he's been a part of. And then the Seattle Supersonics. I mean, we didn't see them in scrimmages get beat the hell up. And then they end up clipping the Nets by almost 20 in that second round, and then had a good game with the Clippers in the round after that. So I shout out to them. New team, relatively new to the pro-am scene. I know Alex, their PG, has some experience, but most of us don't really know who Alex and the OP boys are or whatever. Apparently, he used to play shooting guard and now he's at PG. But that was a surprise of the tournament for me. Just want to,
And that team, they actually tough, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We played against them. That was one of the first teams we beat. The Miami Heat beat. I ended up lagging out, but even prior to the lag out, bro, that was a really close game. That was actually a good game, in my opinion, as well. When we played
So they're
against
saying you're
Alex.
saying once you lagged out, your team was able to take it to the next level.
Hey, Yeti.
No, that was against Golden State, Rio.
Huh?
That was the Golden State team.
No, that was
Yeah.
I could have sworn it was.
Golden State. Because Kior was
You know
supposed
what?
to be on.
Yeah. I lagged out.
Yeah,
I
Michael.
see,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you know what?
You
I think we
seen
did a
them.
matchup. No, I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
apologize. We did a matchup versus them, and they actually not bad. That's what it was. We ended up matching up versus them one day. They solid though. They're gonna be straight to. I think that's a new team or some people I
They're
ain't
a new
never
team.
seen.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure, for
they
sure.
solid. And yeah, shut your ass up. I hear you.
Just ask a question. Follow up question is all.
I can't
I
wait
do
to see
see
y'all again, bro.
on Alex's Discord it says he's watched. So on his Discord profile.
Yeah. Have you seen him play before, Yeti?
Yeah.
So you know who he is? Like, was he?
No, I don't know. Not like that. I've
Oh,
watched a game though.
I got you.
Yeah.
What do you think about them?
They're good. They're not bad. I don't think they're bad. I'm curious to see how they perform. For sure. That's what. I mean, I definitely think the East has the better teams right now, but there's a few people that I'm iffy on if they can make it work. You know, like Apretz and at the 2 and
Bird
Talk
Box.
about
Bird
Bird
Box,
Box,
like you're
yeah.
at the one, like that's. I'm interested to see how that works.
Yeah, that'll. I mean, yeah.
Because on paper, it doesn't. I'm gonna be flat out on that shit. But they can make that shit work. They're both good.
And I'm gonna be honest, bro. It's not. I don't think it's far fetched when I personally say the East is better, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you the team that throws it off for me, and I'm not trying to be funny when I say this, so forgive me. LeCooks. Every time I see LeCooks, bro, they break up. So or they don't finish or some bullshit happen. And with that being said, bro, y'all make sure y'all get the games in. If y'all ain't pay for this shit, somebody on your team paid for y'all to play. So just be very mindful and respectful of that shit, bro. Cause y'all, I mean, we all here to play the game anyway. You feel me? Y'all niggas gonna play regardless whether you offline or online. Just play the game. Get the shit over with. Whether you get your ass whooped or not. And then do you want to touch on anything in regards to quitting or anything like that in the game? Cause it can't say no boost, y'all.
No, I just there's not a rule against it, right? I think you quitting out of a game. I think it's whole shit. I think
Okay.
it's whack. It's corny. Um, if it's to a point to where like you're doing it to on some malicious intent to your own team, we packing you up and you getting up out of here. I get that
Nah, fuck
emotion.
that. Fuck the malicious shit. Them bots be better than half of these motherfuckers. I'm gonna keep it a band. So I'm gonna be honest, bro. Don't quit. I'm reporting that shit. Y'all motherfucker quit on me. Do not quit, bro. Cause this ain't that we gotta guard the box. Unless you got an inside center, you can quit. I don't give a fuck. Let that nigga shoot. But if you a
Crazy.
guard or something, bro, don't
Yeah.
quit, bro. Please, bro. That shit is terrible.
Nah, it's just it should be, and I know for the commission and us as a league, it's going to be frowned upon, and we're not going to be dealing with stuff like that. Like we want it to
Yeah.
be take your licks, bro. You know what I'm saying? You get an ass whooping, you get an ass whooping, bro. People get shit. The Clippers got their ass whooping game one, came back, got a win in game two, and they feel like it could have went different or whatever the case may be. The be competitive, don't be bitches. It's
Yeah.
as simple as that.
Cause y'all
Um,
definitely about to see belt the ass tonight when the Hornets play. I ain't gonna cap.
It's a fact. Whoever the Hornets going against about to get smoked.
You crazy. I'm
All
about
right,
to see who y'all.
let's get into it though. That's crazy. Yeti. So you was just talking about being excited to see Bird Box and Aprets.
Mhm.
Let's go through kind of like 5 players that you're like most excited to see this season for whatever reason.
Yeah, Apretz is definitely on my top five. Just because I haven't seen him at the two in a pro am league setting. I'm interested to see how that works, and especially with Bird Box. If it was in a setting where there's more of a pass first point guard, I'd get it a little more than I do, but definitely. And then another guy is gonna be guard money. He's played him, and he's a good tough little PG there, for sure. Um, and then I don't know if you guys listen and know, but Tyborn's team, they're all some hoopers over there, so um,
Yeah.
y'all will be put on notice for sure, pretty quick. So most of them, Laquando and their point guard, are two of the better players in the league, in my opinion. Was that 4?
Yeah.
And then we'll go number 5 spot, NS Trippy. He's a backup center. He's going to be getting some burn this season on my team, so that's my top 5.
Look at that. That's one. Somebody keep it in the chat. I want this for the whole season. I want every time somebody on the podcast gives props to their teammate. I want it documented. I want it talked about. I want it saved. Trippy. All right, no, that's cool. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. What about you, Rio? Give me 5 players or so. If you got 5.
Players. Um, I'm gonna go with the people. Like I'm definitely gonna go with the cats that I done hoop with or against before in the past. For real, for real. And I ain't seen them in a while, so I'm going with the guys timing. Um, definitely
Mm,
Top Born. Um, I'm interested to see the whole Bird Box thing too. To keep it a band with you, the Bird Box and what's his name? AP. I'm willing. I mean, this. I think it's gonna be dope, but I don't know if it's gonna work. Um, I want to see. I can't name them, but I want to see some of the new cats for real, for real. Cause I see a
Yeah.
couple new names. Like I say, I don't know them, so I'm just interested to see what they gonna do this season. I ain't gonna count one of them though. To me, might have to be Gotti, bro. And I'm only saying that because I feel like Gotti and them got a decent team, bro. And I just don't know how he go. I mean, none of it's his team or whatever the case may be. I want to know how he gonna be able to construct that team and how they gonna be able to, by the first couple weeks, it'll tell anyway. But
For sure,
I
for
can tell
sure.
you right now, it's gonna be super hard to schedule games with him.
that's possible.
Just out of personal experience.
Oh
I
my
dig it.
Oh,
god.
and I got one for you. And from what I heard, Nick just post Nick. I want him to. Cause they got a dope ass team too, and I think he's going back to PG. And I know he's a very very different, versatile type of offensive player. So I'm
Yeah.
willing to see how that's gonna work with the people that's around him.
Yeah. All right, so I mean, shit, y'all hit on a couple that I have. I mean, I'm excited to see New Jersey's backcourt. Um, AP, Bird Box, the egos in that room, both ball dominant, both want to score a bunch. Not gonna happen. Neither one's really known for playing defense. One of them is gonna definitely have to do that. So that'll be exciting to see how that folds out. We saw AP team up with Invid in another league, and that shit did not go very well. Blew up in smoke. Um, y'all talked about Gotti for the Knicks, but like it's that backcourt to me. Gotti and Crimson being able to work together as tandems. We've never seen Gotti be a leader of a team that was his team. And so him being able to step up in that role and do that, that'll be exciting to watch. Definitely guard money. I mean, dude played 3 games and has been getting accused of different things. And I mean, he's a bucket. He's a bucket. Um, no finishing, no layup. It looks like, and I mean, has a variety of moves, and is scoring it all over the floor. So I mean, that'll be pretty dope to see. And then Seattle's PG Alex. I'm excited for to see what he does, and I'm also excited not just because of his gameplay. I think he's toxic as fuck. I think he is toxic as hell, and so there's going to be some drama and theatrics with him and that team. Um, so excited for that. And then my last one is Blacks. Blacks Mamba is a guy that majority of the league has hooped with before, and this may be the best team he's ever played for and on. And his numbers early on, look at him. His numbers early on are crazy. Um, being able to get the boards, outlet passing, being involved in an offense. It's not just uh, pick and roll because just like you said, just post Nick being a PG over there is very versatile, and Blacks has shown the ability to be versatile as well with the post game and then the middies as well. So those are my 5 guys that I'm. It's more than 5, but 5 things I'm most excited to see um, from a player standpoint. Um, the team wise though, like give me a couple teams. I guess I'll go first. Kind of already was talked about, but the Spurs, I think their team is super talented. Um, I think it's super talented. I mean, I'm excited to see how that team plays out. I mean, in the tournament, they beat the piss out of the Nuggets, and then turned around and lost by 20 or whatever. Um, but I think that they're really talented. I think they're really good. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Toronto, um, Tyborn is a league owner. He owns the CPBL. I appreciate and shout out to that league over there. Appreciate him coming, being a part of our first season in this league. Uh, Talk is, he made a Super All Star team. They play against the Charlotte Hornets tonight, so we'll see what happens there. If we ask Rio, they're gonna get a dub, and it ain't gonna be close. But excited to see how that unfolds, and then last is is the Utah Jazz. I mean, the House of Hoop squad is if you've heard of them or if you've been in other leagues, I mean they're running shit right now. They just won the preseason tourney in the Y2K. They play in the UPL. They're like about to have a chance, a championship run there. They play in the CPBL. They got a championship run there. So it'll be exciting to see if they'll continue to dominate leagues or if they come over here and get fucked up. Speaking of dominating leagues, let's just do it. I got some extra for the first team in Y2K history that goes undefeated. And when I say something special, I ain't talking about a gift bag or no clothes, no gift card. I got cash, and it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. I got cash for the first team ever, whether it's this season, next season, two season. The first team that goes undefeated. I got some cash. I ain't gonna put a price on it, but I got some cash. Worth your while if it happens. Open challenge coming from
No
Commissioner.
dollar amount.
Yeti, shut up, Yeti. I
I'm
already
just
know.
curious.
Shut up.
Is all.
North of 100. North of 100. North of 100. It'll be a good amount. I ain't cheap. So. How about that? Give me two or three teams most
I
excited to
got you.
watch.
So one of them, right? Insane. The Houston Rockets. I feel like,
Mhm.
and it's not to talk bad about them. I feel like they do actually have a dope team. The 1-2 punch with the controls and the J line. I think that's gonna be fire. I've been watching that. That's dope. However,
Uh-oh.
I don't know if controls is gonna be controls or if the nigga gonna change. And what I mean by that is, bro, we know, well, we've seen how this nigga can be. And there's a couple egos on that team. You got Stacks. Well, I ain't gonna go through all the names that's over there. We know who over there, but I'm interested to see how that team unfolds. Another one, San Antonio Spurs. Like I say, that versatility that just Post bring, I think he's a dope ass player for real, for real. Whether it's PG, small forward, power forward, center, I don't care what he play on. The nigga's dope, in my opinion. Um, uh, the Warriors. I actually, when we played them, Nick box them, going to the SBH as well as Kior bit SBH with that PG. That PG is actually, I feel like he's dope. I don't know his name. That's over there,
Uh,
but
oh my God. Drop something. Drop.
I
Big
think
drop.
you know his
You
name,
talk
Yeti,
For what team?
for the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, it's
drip something. Drop something.
drop big top.
Yeah,
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
I think I think Brett's solid too, for real, for real. So I want to know how that's gonna go too, especially Kyoto had a team in the past and whatever, and shit done went
crash
sour.
and
So
burn.
um,
Crash and burn.
the biggest one for me though is Vancouver, Black Boot. They
Yeah.
doing a lot of fucking talking in that owner's box. I cannot wait to see them niggas, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I promise you, I can't wait to see them.
Oh, Jesus. No, that's good. I like that. I like your list. I think that's fire, man. What's up, Yeti?
Who's running the one over there with them?
Who, Grizzlies?
Yeah,
I think it's still what's your boy name?
I
Is it,
think
It's
oh yeah, a baller is
a
still.
yeah,
baller. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and I think Fishy's the backup, I think. But up baller is gonna be the starter for
I'm
sure.
interested to see Apollo at power forward.
Okay.
that should have been on my top 5 too.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've never seen him play that position, and I'm pretty similar in how I tell D Beast they're never gonna win anything until he goes back to the point guard. I think Apollo needs to be at the point guard on the Grizzlies team. Um, uh, in this 2K. And so until that happens, the Grizzlies are the Grizzlies, and Black Boot won't let you forget it. Teams, yeah, I'm definitely I want to see how controls and stacks and open function as the big three over at the Rockets. That's a decent team there, for sure. You know, Showtime been going crazy. I don't know how we haven't mentioned his name. Preseason tournament, I think he led the league in scoring in the preseason tourney. Granted, was the only team that played the Bums, but
That's crazy. That's
Football.
crazy, bro.
If you want to
Yeah.
set any league records, mark that on your calendar.
That is insane. That is insane, bro. And he took a shot at 2 teams with it, bro. First of all, it was the Denver Nuggets that they beat like that. So you disrespected them, and then you said La Bums, like the Sacramento Kings, La Cooks, and La Too Nice. Like, man, yeah,
They're good guys, though. You know what I mean?
I'm glad that everybody can see this. Yeti's not a nice person. He's
Hell
an
no.
asshole. He really is an asshole. But you know what? Since you're there, let's just get it started. Give me the there's 20 teams in the league. 4 teams are not making the playoffs. Right? This ain't even week 1 yet. We ain't seen nobody play in the season. Give me the 4 teams that are not making the playoffs. Go.
Want me to go? Should I go? Beast.
Teams.
Charlotte. My fault. Charlotte. The Bucks. And I'm gonna talk. Can I talk about the Bucks real fast?
Sure.
It's so unfortunate that they got all that talent over there and can't get that shit together, bro. And I ain't gonna keep going too in detail, but y'all look terrible. When I seen y'all practice, do the little, whatever. LeCook, which is Sacramento, and the reason why I'm saying Sacramento because they always fucking disband. Until they prove some otherwise, I will. It's definitely y'all, motherfucker. Y'all might be the bottom of the barrel. And then, and it's nothing against them. I want to say because again, there's some new teams too. So I mean, new players, but I want to say Yuck. I think Yuck got a team over there. Lakers.
And
They
his name's
even
perfect, by the way.
huh?
Said his name explains him perfectly, by the way. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm interested to see what they done, what he done put together over there. So I'm gonna go with Yuck.
Damn. All right, so Lakers, Sacramento, Charlotte,
And
Milwaukee.
Bucks. Yep.
Damn, that's tough. Okay.
So there's always going to be one of those dark horses that you don't know that team's just gonna disband at some point. And I think that's gonna be. It's gonna be tough for me. I don't think it'll be the Bucks, but I definitely can see it being Aprets in them, unless at some point there might be a position switch, which they would stay in the league at the. I think I can see definitely Sacramento. That's not happening. Sorry. And then next one, the Cavaliers. I don't see them going very far. I don't even see them as having a center on their team.
They don't.
I'm pretty sure on their roster they don't even have a center yet. So,
Correct.
not a good start. I don't think it'll be a good finish to the season. Um, how many? We need four.
Yeah.
Mm, I don't know. I don't know. Mm, there's like overall decent team, so it'll be a team that I mean, I
Yeah.
think those two, the Cavs and the Kings are for sure. But then the next one, it's harder for me to say one or the other because I don't know who the Mavericks are. I don't know a single person on the team.
Right.
Um, so because of that, I'm gonna go with y'all. Fuck y'all. Uh,
big big Dookie.
yeah, it's in the name. Um, and then the dark horse I got is the Nets, unless AP switches to PG.
Dang. That's very assholish of you, honestly. Um, the safe thing to do would just say the new teams. And the fact that you're saying Cleveland, shout out to Chef, they getting up out of it. You mentioned the Nets as well. That's pretty crazy. And then the Kings. If if Cooks goes back to what was that his first year? He had a shooting guard, but he
It
was
doesn't
running
matter.
PG.
Yeah, he's running PG.
That doesn't matter. They were
No, he can
much
go wherever
better.
he wants. If it's to
Nah,
a
I ain't
new
gonna count,
team,
bro.
he's got a chance.
Bro, if he ran the one, I told him that if he ran the one, bro, he was actually fucking solid, bro. He was a real solid. He just didn't have the people around him, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. That's tough. My first four out off of taking it today. I definitely got to put the Charlotte Hornets in there. You talking about not having a center? During the preseason tournament, we didn't have a center. Got smoked by a team we shouldn't have got smoked by, and I think that 36 game season, you don't have a lot of time to figure things out. So like starting slow, I think could be super detrimental. And we're known for starting slow, and it just can't happen. But like I said, we got 2 games today, but I definitely got Charlotte not making it. Um, I got Milwaukee not making it. Shout out to the commissioners of Y2K. Good commissioners, just not good, apparently, at the game. I got Denver. You're a new team. I think that getting into a league setting is different for y'all. The Spurs abused y'all, and the Spurs are a good team. But I think it's going to be a struggle for the Nuggets in season one, and then the Mavericks. People don't know you, um, and you're struggling to just do the little things. So I got the Mavericks not making it as well. I don't even know if that's even possible because I didn't look at East West. But those are my bottom four teams: Charlotte, Bucks, Denver, Dallas. So let's go to a better question though. Top four teams in the league. When it's all said and done, who's going to be the top four teams in the league?
Well,
I'll go first.
obviously Utah.
Go.
They won it. I mean, the preseason 20. So in my opinion, I'm gonna say Utah,
Not a total.
Jazz. That's Yeti. Um, I do got the Clippers, of course, which is viewing them.
Yeah.
I got the Pacers, which is Envid, Jed, and them. I think that's gonna be dope once they can get it all together. And I hate to do it. You might well tell somebody to tally it. I put the Heat.
Somebody tell it, please, please, please. All right. What you got, Yeti?
All right. Well, you can't tally it because it's proven with the preseason championship. It's not a tally. You know what I'm saying? So we got the Utah Jazz,
Yeah.
the Clippers. So I don't know these of the Pacers. Fucking bullshit ass lineup over there, which we didn't talk about. But how are you gonna have two other league MVPs in this? Crazy. Moving on. No one feels any type of way about that. I think it's crazy. I was
I
Ovadar
mean,
MVP in another league, just gonna say, yeah, I'll play backup. Don't like that.
You got
That's
a
fair.
point. You got a point.
That's
You got a
fair.
point.
That's fair. All right. So you said
One more.
Utah. Oh yeah, one more.
Mm, I think there's a drop off after that,
Mm.
and then there's a number of teams that could be it that fourth spot. I don't know. I think it's gonna be anywhere from the Bulls, the Heat. Um, I can see the Nets being there too if everything goes right.
Mm.
If it works, I can see them missing, and I can see them being a top team too. I didn't know if that was possible, but that's my list.
Very surprised that neither one of you said Toronto.
Oh, Toronto too. Yeah, fuck. No, Toronto's number 4 on my list for sure.
I don't have Toronto on my list, but I was surprised that you two didn't. But I
Toronto's
guess
number 4.
I got you. I'm not gonna put this in any order. Actually, I am. The only order is this team is not gonna be number one, and that's Utah. So I got Utah, but they won't be. They won't win it. Um, I'm gonna go Pacers.
Wow.
I'm gonna go Houston, and then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go the fucking Charlotte fucking Hornets. Are y'all fucking shitting me right now? Do you really think that a
Put a
fucking
note.
league will
Tally.
start that we're not gonna make the
Tally.
playoffs? That we're not gonna be one of the best teams in here? Are you outside your damn mind? Charlotte Hornets, let's get it. Fuck is y'all talking about? About to piss me off. I was
Well, you
trying
gonna
to
be
be
pissed
chill.
off. You gonna be pissed off after you play them 2 games. I tell you that. You gonna be upset, motherfucker.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, that's it, man. It's week one. Couple
Who your
exciting
fourth?
matchups. What you mean? Who am I for? Are you hello?
You did.
Who? That was your who?
You trying to be funny right now? You trying to get me to go viral right now? The weak ass Houston Rockets, the bum ass Pacers, the goofball ass, luck ass, fuck ass Utah Jazz, and then your season one champions, Charlotte
You talking about
Hornets.
yeah, but you just asked us what would be the 4 top teams.
You know what?
Man, come on, man. Come on, man.
It's crazy. All right, it's season one. It's week one. Exciting matchups that I'm looking forward to seeing this week. Houston versus the Clippers. It's always entertaining when Stacks and Viewmatics go against each other. You see them trolling each other now. Definitely excited for that. But then it gets the controls QMVP. That comparison will be fire as well. And then Zod, which I think was Frank Ntilikina. I think they're the same person.
I don't think they are.
They're not.
I don't think so.
So Frank Ntilikina, he's just not on their team anymore.
Somebody changed their name outside of Sandman, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think that's Ntilikina. If y'all watching this, view QMVP, update me on that. I thought that was Ntilikina. Crazy, I know his name now. But
They said that's him. They said that's him.
yeah, that's what he's fire. And then I think he's the X Factor along with Jalen being the X Factor on the other side. So that'll be a fun matchup for me. And then I'm excited for the Nets versus Toronto. I want to see what this hype is on Toronto. And then the Nets, I'm going to be watching all 8 games this week because I think it's either going to go well or they're going to crash and burn immediately with the AP and Bird Box. So those are my 2 matchups that I'm starring this week that I'll make sure I'll be tuned in for.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That ain't gonna be the first team to burn. And because when I tried to play with AP in the past, it not all just aside, AP ain't argumentative, bro. He not gonna argue with you. You feel me?
Yeah.
He'll speak his mind, but he's not gonna argue. That ain't the team that's gonna burn.
Well, I'm not worried about AP.
Surprisingly, if it ain't, but what I'm saying is you probably more so worried about Bird Box. He ain't. He got a smart ass mouth, but again, AP ain't about to fall for that shit. Who team is it?
I
Marco's
don't know.
team.
That's why I'm waiting to see what the end of week 1 whose team it is.
Shut the fuck up.
No, AP is more chill than what I thought he was the when I saw him the first season. He is more chill than that. And Bird Box got a smart ass mouth, but he don't just be like fucking. He ain't super toxic. Like I just don't think that it's gonna work, and that's why I think it's gonna burn. If it burns, I think it's gonna. I think it's gonna be that.
So if it burn, shit, controls and them gonna burn before anybody. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah. You think
I'm,
so?
bro. I'm telling you, bro. You gotta realize, bro, and it ain't. It's. Listen, hey, look, bro. Despite what happened, you know what I'm saying. I have no issue with the nigga, bro. It is what it is. Ultimately, though, bro. If you niggas think I'm toxic and tell me I can't say certain shit to people, just watch the games. And don't let them. Hey, look, and don't let them have a damn near picture perfect game, and you fuck up, nigga, because your ass. You feel me? I'm telling you, you got Donnie over there, you got Stacks over there. Insane, pretty cool, but I think Insane to loosen up a little bit from hooping and whatever.
Yeah.
So I think I don't. You got First over there. Don't let these niggas start doing some dumb shit. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
All right. All right.
He talking about that's me. I'm trying to tell you.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Exciting matchups. Yeti, what's up?
Exciting matchups. Well, I know for sure. The preseason championship matchup faces off again. That's got to be in there.
Yeah.
For it to go up on the actual record, that's a big one. I'm not sure. Someone else go first on this one. Let me look at some of the
Well,
matchups.
Beast already. Beast
Yeah.
already.
You
I'm
did the
just.
matchup?
I don't have a particular one, to be honest. I guess I can agree with Beast, bro. I'm ultimately just excited and ready to play, bro. Like I say, bro, it's a
Yes.
lot of old
Also,
faces, dog. I'm gonna keep it a band.
okay.
I damn near want to see everybody, to be real with
No,
you.
that's fair. That's fair.
To be
I
honest.
I
respect
don't.
it.
Now
I don't
after
want. I
this
don't want to
week
watch
right here,
everyone.
after this week, I ain't gonna lie to you. By after this week, by next week, we'll be knowing what's what. We'll be
For
knowing what's
sure.
what. Because
I think so.
ultimately, I feel like because of how the teams were picked, being handpicked, I feel like everybody should be satisfied with what they got. If you ain't satisfied, nigga, you fucked up. Ultimately, everybody got what they wanted. They where they want to be. They who they want to be with. They playing what they want to play. So it shouldn't be no excuses, to be honest.
Honestly, that's a fact. That's a great point. You wasn't forced to play with this person. You want the team up with so and so. That's why I'm not throwing Invid and Vadar, you know, in front of that bus. But do I think that it's corny? Yes. I think that
Oh, it's
it's weak.
corny as hell.
Yes.
Ultimately, I fuck with you, Jed. Jed, you know I fuck with you. But
In a way.
I ain't even gonna say I lost respect for Envy. That chasing that shit because you want to ring that bad, it ain't gonna happen, bro. The shit is not gonna happen, bro.
That was wild
You gotta
business.
prove you gotta prove that you could really score in a half court set. I don't. I mean, yeah.
Just end
Listen.
it. Let me see.
Ultimately, who would you be talking about, Jed?
No, I didn't say that.
Who? Well, then who? Because ultimately, he's either the one or the two that got the ball.
Well, who's going to the corner
What you mean?
on
Are they
defense?
not going on defense?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they both can't run
Oh,
the
I
break.
get you. I mean,
Yeah.
shit. I mean, hey, look though. Don't get it twisted though. So one thing about Jed and them, when Jed do play in the corner on deep, because it ain't gonna be envy. It just don't make sense, in my personal opinion. It don't make sense. But when Jed is in the corner, bro, um, the nigga's so smart because Smooth, for instance, or whoever their center is, that nigga knows that when that backdoor come to drop, they put so much trust in their defensive players, they lockdowns that they may hedge them, but they ain't hedging much. They watching everything else in the back. So I think it's gonna work fine, to be honest. Now if Envy gonna hit his shots on the fast court or pass on the fast court, fast break, I don't know. I don't know. I can't answer that one.
Well, We will see. I definitely think in a week we'll have a lot more understanding
And
of
Yeah,
then we
what's
speaking
facts.
so much of Envy, don't y'all can't just sit. What we gonna just? What about shit Curry? We can't just discredit Curry. That's another
right,
thing too, nigga. Are you coming to ride the bench, ride the wave, or what you doing? Cause somebody can't do something. I don't give a fuck what you say.
right, right. No, it'll be interesting. We'll see.
Well,
You
it's
just
not
put
even
out there.
close.
You gonna
Embiid's
give
got
a
to play
you gonna give a
Embiid's
reward
gotta
out.
play,
over Curry.
What?
huh?
What you mean?
Embiid over Curry. That's
I don't necessarily agree with that.
okay.
I don't necessarily.
I don't even think it's a close.
Really?
In
No,
regards
yeah.
to hold on, wait. As far as what aspect are you talking about? What are you talking exactly?
What do you mean? Who should be the two guard
Well, you said it's not even close, right? So you saying Envy should be over Curry, right?
for sure?
Why?
He's better.
Better at what?
The game.
What are you talking about?
I mean, he's better at 2K than Curry. That's what I'm saying.
Uh, I'm done.
All I'm saying, I'm excited to see them play. I want to see who plays for sure. I don't think Embiid and Vader are going to play much. I think Embiid should play.
No, I disagree. I disagree. I think he's gonna play more than he should play.
Mm.
I mean, if anything, it's gonna relieve Curry, but ultimately, should he? I think Curry should probably be on the court more than Envy. We don't. I hadn't seen Envy do shit, and I ain't trying to beat the man up or talk bad about him, but I don't, bro. When he's scoring all these points, bro, tell me name a game the nigga dropped 40, 50 points based upon a half court set. I don't care he the SBH. You get the ball too. You niggas just choose to pass the ball back to the point guard.
I mean,
Name a game.
I'm not gonna act like he's not decorated with accolades, but I don't think that he fits that. What they do. I don't think he fits what they do better than what Curry does. So it'll be
What
interesting to see.
does
Curry has better defense. We can go into a lot of shit.
what does? Never mind. Let's move on.
uh, that's crazy. So, I mean, really, we at the end. Make sure all those people out there, make sure y'all following the Y2K on all our social medias. It's posted in our Discord. We got a YouTube, we got a TikTok, we got an Instagram, we got a Twitter, we got a Twitch. Follow, subscribe, whatever. Leave comments. Definitely gonna have content getting pushed out. Speaking of content, league players, we need content. Shaqtin' a Fool, we need content. Highlights, we need content. We don't want nothing from the preseason. We don't want nothing from your random matchups. We don't want nothing from another league.
No Rec
Six
Warriors.
games. We don't want to see. We
Bro,
do
if
not
there's
post
that's
a
another
box
thing.
score from the
If
rec.
there's one person who puts a box score up of a rec game, I'm gonna fucking
Yeah.
lose my mind.
Bro, nobody. That's not respected here. But get them clips, man. Get them clips. Get them highlights, man. Da-na-na. We trying to do that. Help us with the content.
Yeah, right now.
Shit.
Shout out, Cash Out Ken for putting one in there.
Yeah, snatch block. We're gonna have some highlights tonight, though.
Damn, I should have. You know what? I think I got one of you, beast. I gotta check my what's the
It's too
name?
late. It's too late. If it ain't happened, it's week one. I'm 0-0. Came to I ain't lost no games. I'm undefeated. We in the driver's seat. Shit, that's it. If we got any questions, we can do that. But shit, that's it.
Any questions from the chat?
Anybody got questions? Yeah, this one you supposed to give us some music. You feel me? You supposed to give us a little music. My dog snoring and shit. You supposed
I'll
to
get
get
some
us
music next time. I got you.
Yeah,
That's facts, though. And at the
Hey,
beginning.
beast. You know he really old school, right?
I am old school.
No.
I really
I'm
know.
talking about Yeti.
Oh, nah, I don't know. I don't know yet.
No, I'm telling you, bro. I'll be in the parties. This motherfucker be singing all type of old school shit. I be like,
Oh,
hey,
that's a
what the?
fact.
I swear to God.
All right, then.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bet, bro. That's a bet.
You
Shit,
talking
man.
to us?
We got
Are you
one
talking?
question.
Who's he talking about? Struggles? Who you talking about?
I can't see none of the questions.
It's
He
if you had to
asking if
put
you
your
had to
money
put
on
your
the
money on the
line,
line.
who's shooting the game-winning shot
Like anybody in the league? Somebody on my team? What are we talking about?
between us
Between us
three?
three, it damn sure ain't beef. I'm gonna keep
Yo,
it.
that's cool. That is
Is it a
that
wide
is
open dunk? I'll give it to Beast. You know what
crazy.
I
Yeah,
mean?
if he gonna dunk,
If
then
it's
that's
a
different.
dunk, I mean, it's not even a question.
Since we want to do this, Rio, have I ever hit a game winner against you?
I'm 0 0,
Yes.
my boy. I'm 0 0. I don't know.
Oh my god! Oh my
I
god!
don't
I
know what you
almost just
talking about.
passed out.
Shit.
I almost just passed out. He
I ain't
looked
gonna
so
count. I'm gonna
serious.
go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Yeti, bro. I'm gonna keep it a band. I'm going personally. I'm going Yeti. He take all type of weird ass shots with his left
Game on the
stick dribbling
line.
ass.
Y'all are both definitely going Yeti. Let's stop the cap.
We down by one. We down by two. We need a three. What we need?
Like I said, if it's a wide open dunk, Beast.
If it's
You
a
got that?
wide open dunk, that's
Yeah, if it's a dunk.
Bro,
Yeah, it was definitely disrespectful. That was the point.
Yeti, I've played against you, my boy. None of your teammates would agree that you would take the game winning shot.
That's
You're the
not
reason
true.
why the game be close.
Mm.
That's crazy.
Shit, he might be the reason they lost the set.
Lost what?
The
I
second
lost
game.
connection for a second. That
He
shit
talking
lagged.
about no. He didn't. He talking about the second game when it was looking bad for you. Yeah, and they said 21 points. But see, in this league, we got this thing called efficiency field goal percentage.
Stop right
Yeah.
there. Stop right there. Stop right there. Earlier there was a question. Nick, just post Nick. He actually asked you to could you actually elaborate or give a little clarity on that? On the
So
EFG percent.
it essentially it factors in twos versus threes, and then like it multiplies it differently. So like for example, a player like me, right? I dunk the ball a lot, and then my shooting isn't the strength, right? But like you go to it, it's like, oh, Beast is shooting 70 some percent from the field. Well, with that other rating, threes are going to be rated higher at a higher clip than what twos are, and so you get a better situation there. And I like that. So like for example, Yeti in game two, right? He was shitty from the 3 point line, right? 3 of 11 or some goofy shit like that. But then he was like 5 of 7 on dunking or whatever the case may be. So it makes his percentage not look so shitty. But those missed threes are going to negatively impact that efficiency percentage more so than just it being equal of, oh, you made 6 out of 10 shots, but you was 0 for 6 at the 3 point line and the rest of them were dunks.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you
Also,
what's gonna happen, Beast. Check this out. You know when a new season starts and niggas going that rate and the motherfuckers start shooting, right? They be like, yeah, I shoot 80% from the three.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers, since you said that, a lot of motherfuckers is not gonna take some shots, bro. I'm telling you. They gonna not take some shots, bro.
Just like the game score. The game score, um, it affects everything. But like you fouling, that's a negative. You turning the ball over, that's a negative. You getting blocks, that counts, but it's not at the same rate as like points or a steal. And so if you go into on the stat sheet and click on it, I believe it gives a description. If it doesn't, then I'll post it for everybody. Again, I didn't set up the percentages, how much it counts. I just said that we paid for the advanced analytics, and so that game score can kind of help seeing how people impact the game collectively, and not just be like, well, we have to do it on our own comparing the stats. So that'll be good stuff. And we tracking fouls. I don't think I mentioned that either. So you motherfucking hacks that get 1,000 steals but have 2,000 fouls. We're gonna talk about it. Good stuff for the league.
Yeah, I'm looking at the. I don't know, Beast is in the top 5 of game scores, so
I only played one game, so
right. But I was just look. Showtime's number 1.
yeah. What
there
is
a
his
way
game?
you can pull up what everything is though, right? You said you could.
I believe so. If not, I will post it. But like points matter in it, but it's not the only thing that matters. So if you're like somebody that just, unless you're scoring at a high rate, you're gonna have to do other things for your game score to work out. Like if you go to your team,
Mm-hmm.
I bet you probably still have the highest game score. I bet Mendo and Mally are up there though.
It's me and then Theron.
I forgot about Theron. What's your game score right now?
19,
20. Okay, and what's Theron's?
18 and a half.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't score as much as you. So, like, if we're just looking at it off of points, right? It'd be like Yeti is way over Theron. But if you look at it collectively of what you do into the game, the difference between you and Theron is actually not as great as what people would think if you're just looking at the points. And obviously, the more games you got played, the harder it is to have the score. So, like me having a high score right now, I only play one game. So, it's going to be a way to compare players that don't necessarily do the same thing. Like, I get steals, blocks, rebounds, blah, 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 and score a little bit. But we dismiss that because this guy averages 30. So, it's going to be fun. It'll be a cool stat to, see what's going to be with it. Also, while we're here, on all the awards and all the accolades, there is a selection committee. It's 10 of us. 10 of us, equal voting. Everybody gets to vote. So it's not who has the best stats. It's not who talks the much, who's the most popular. There's 10 of our peers that play in the game that are part of the voting process. If they reveal who they are, they can. I don't care. Everybody on the podcast has a vote. So Yeti voted, Rio voted, I voted. And that's how it'll be for all the awards. But if that's it, we can close out unless there's something.
That's it.
Cold beans, man. Shit.
All right. Appreciate y'all for tuning in.
All right, we appreciate y'all, man.
For sure.
Good work, y'all.
All right, fellas.